What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku Legendary Super Saiyan figure. Let's get into it. Oh, right, the mail's here. Come on, Maggie, let's go get the mail. Yo, he's gone. Let's party. Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical dude. Hey, Kakarot. What's up, Vegeta? Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Everyone, back to your places. He's coming.
Oh, right, I can't wait to open this.
DudeRetro Toy Reviews. And here's your packaging for Goku. Now, this is your typical SH Figuarts packaging. You got the white packaging with a picture of the character right there. And you have a big window right here so you can see the figure and all of the accessories that he comes with. Here's one side. Here's the back, which shows all the cool poses you can pull off with him. Here's the other side. There's the bottom of the packaging. Now let's go ahead and rip this thing open and let's check this figure out. All right, and here is Goku out of the packaging, and this thing is sick looking. Like, look at all of the muscle tone and the detail on this. Like, this is just, I'm at loss of words for how good this figure looks. Like, look at this thing. The freaking muscle, all of the, like, how big and bulky this figure is. Like, just so cool. And I love all of like the detail in the pants, how they're all ripped up and torn to shreds. Like, this looks like how he did at the end of the fight with Frieza. Looks so good. Like, I cannot get enough of how good this figure looks. So good, man. Like, this is definitely worth getting. Just looks alone, this is just so good. So good. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation with this, because I am dying to see how this thing articulates. So the head looks up, looks down a good amount. Actually, it looks down a lot. That's good. Side to side motion. So there is a lot of movement right here in the head. Arm goes up, down that much, spins all the way around. And there is a butterfly joint right here. So that you get some nice movement right there in that butterfly joint. Looks really good. Bicep swivel. Double elbow joint. Bend at the wrist. And there is a bend at the wrist. And right here at the torso, it crunches forward. Goes back that much, and there is a waist swivel right here. So there is a lot of movement right here in the waist. Leg goes up, leg goes back that far, doesn't go too far back because of the butt right here. Double knee joint. There is a little bit of a swivel right here at the thigh. The leg goes out that far. There is no boot cut, but you do get a swivel right here at the ankle. Foot goes down, doesn't really go up. And that's because of these laces right here, or the little tie that goes around. The foot kind of hits that, so it doesn't go up really. Go articulation. And that's all of the articulation with this. The articulation is really good, but it is hindered in certain spots just due to the sculpt and the bulkiness of the figure. Like right here in the elbow, it doesn't go up too far because he's just so bulky. But that is all of the articulation. So let's go ahead and get into these accessories. So first up, you get two widespread hands. You get two Kamehameha hands. You get two other hands, and these are kind of like the Kamehameha posing hands, but they're formed a little bit differently. Let me put this one here up. So this is the regular Kamehameha one, and you get these two right here, and these are more of like the fighting pose, just sculpted a little bit differently. And then you also get 2 other Kamehameha style hands, but these ones have the peg on them, so you can actually plug in the Kamehameha effect piece that he comes with, which I will show you right now. So you do get this Kamehameha piece, and you also get a bunch of these little effect pieces that plug into it. And what you do is you would just take this, plug it in, and that's how you can plug it in. And you can plug in a bunch of them, so you have all these little effect pieces coming off this Kamehameha ball. And see that peg right there in that hole, just plug that in. And now you have this little Kamehameha piece you can attach onto the hand. So that's really cool. And you get 3 alternate heads. Here is one where he is screaming. Here is another one where he is smirking. And here's another one where he is gritting his teeth, like he's like pissed off or he's powering up. And all of these look really good. And I'll show you how to put these on. Hey, what's up, dudes? I hope you're enjoying this video. And if you are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, now let's get back to this video. Cowabunga, dude. All right, and to swap out the face, you just take off this hair piece. Just pull this off. Gonna take right here, those holes, line that up with the pegs. And there you go. Easy, pretty simple to do. And you also get this hair piece right here, which is slightly different than the one that's on the figure. So you can take that off. Then you can put there on. And there you go. So it has kind of like a wind effect on the hair. So if you want to make it look like the wind's blowing in his face, or if he's like powering up or doing the Kamehameha and there's all this like wind and everything blowing against him, then that looks really, really cool. And you also get this alternate hair piece, which this is like if he's powering up and and so there's a lot of wind and pressure rising upwards, it would make his hair go up. So that is what this one's for. So you see the difference there. And what you do is you would just take this, plug that in. And then let's see, let's get his screaming head. Plug that right in there. And there you go. It looks a little weird. But yeah, that is what that looks like. So if you want to have like some screaming, powering up effects, you can do that. And that actually doesn't look bad once you get in the right pose. But when he's like in a static pose, it looks really weird. But like that, yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. And I do have the Kong Studios Super Saiyan 3. I don't have the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 head, but I do have the Kong Studios. And I was really hoping this head would work because I love Super Saiyan 3 and this body is just absolutely amazing. And I was really hoping that it would fit. If you see right here, the peg on that is really small. That's a really small peg. And this is the body for the Kong Studios. And so you see the difference in that peg. This one's a whole lot bigger. So sadly, this will not plug in. It's just way too small. But this could work. If you really wanted to put in some work and maybe sand down the peg on this one to make it a little bit smaller to fit this, then you could use this peg, put it on this body, and you could have the Super Saiyan 3 with this body, and that actually looks really cool. I actually do like that a lot. And so that is all of the accessories that he comes with. Let's go ahead and get to the size comparison. All right, let's go. All right, and here we are at the size comparison. And as we bring out the measuring tape, it looks like to the top of the head, he's standing right at 5 inches tall. But to the top of the hair, he is about 6.5 inches tall to the top of the hair. And for the first size comparison, here is the Super Saiyan 4 SH Figuarts Goku. And then next up, I wanted to bring in a Kong Studios Goku. So here is the Kong Studios Super Saiyan 5 Goku. And he is just a big, beefy figure. Like, he is so much taller than the SH Figuarts, but that's what they look like next to each other. And next up, here is a 6-inch figure. So here is the X-Men 97 Marvel Legends Wolverine. Let's take him out. And next up is a Gundam Universe figure. Here is the Gundam Universe Heavy Arms. And if you grew up watching Toonami, then you know that Gundam Wing and Dragon Ball Z were hand in hand pretty much. So that's what they look like next to each other, so you can really get that Toonami feel. Alright, and so for the pros of this figure, the sculpt and the detail of this is just beyond amazing. All the sculpted muscle tone and how big and bulky and buff this figure is, it looks so good because this is exactly how Goku looked at the end of the fight with Frieza in the Frieza saga. Like, he looked just like this, and I love the detail in the clothes, how they're ripped and it looks like the wind is kind of blowing them. It looks so good. I love it. The articulation is, of course, really good. SH Figuarts are always really great when it comes to articulation, so of course this figure has great articulation and all the joints feel really tight. They don't feel loose or anything. It feels really tight and really good. And price for this figure at $68 at Big Bad Toy Store. This is an amazing deal for the kind of figure you're getting, for all the sculpted detail, paint, articulation, and the tons of accessories that he comes with. For 68 bucks, this is a really, really good deal. And for cons, I can't think of anything negative to say about this thing. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Goku figure. So that's going to do it for my review. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.